Hi everyone, this is Francis. I'm doing a video. I normally don't do personal videos, but in my heart, I just have the urge to do it because it has to do with my city, New York City. The city that saw me born and raised and helped raise me, and I learned so many things from it. As many of you guys know, this tragic incident that happened to Junior, a 15-year-old young man in the Bronx, in the Bathgate area, was savagely attacked by grown men. According to stories everywhere, there's some stories saying he was with a bad crowd, he got into an argument. It was regarding a sex tape and whatnot. Whatever it was, I really don't care. You know why? Because whatever reason it was for, it was not worth killing a person, let alone a child. This is really grown heavy in my heart. You know, my son, I have a 13-year-old son, and when I arrived home yesterday, the first thing that came out of his mouth, when normally is, "Hi mom, how was your day? How was work?" It wasn't that yesterday. It wasn't. It was, "Mom, did you find out what happened to the boy in the Bronx?" And of course I had to stop midway going up the stairs because now I see him crying and sitting on my bed. He's asking me, "Why mom, why people do this? Like he was a boy, like he was just 15. Like, you know, New York, like, man, I don't know what else to say about New York, man, because it's a city I love. I've learned so much from the city. It's made me the person that I am, the go-getter, the don't give up kind of person. Like, you know, it's just, New York has so many good qualities, good, you know, qualities that we can use, and we decide, you know, to do bad things, you know, to our own city, to our own people, and that's just uncalled for. You know, I, as a mama, I don't know, and I can't imagine the pain that this mother is feeling, having to bury her child at the age of 15. And most likely it sounds, and they're saying that it was for mistaken identity, basically. You know, these youngsters in New York City, y'all need to get y'all stuff together, man. Because of your actions, this happened to an innocent boy, and that's not fair. Everyone that stopped to record and didn't stop to call the cops, el bodeguero de Nueva York, ustedes saben muy bien que ustedes tienen todito pistola bajo el counter. Ustedes lo saben. Porque mi papá tenía 4 negocios en el Bronx y siempre tenía su pistola y su vaina abajo del counter. So no me vengan ustedes a decir que no tenían una pistola abajo del counter. Por favor. ¿Ok? Muy fácilmente, ustedes ven esa acción así, ustedes podían sacar su pistola, ni siquiera tirar un tiro en el aire y parar lo que estaba pasando. No llegar a punto de matar a ese niño. ¿Tú me entiendes? Ustedes podían hacer algo y lo ignoraron. La gente que cogieron el teléfono para grabar y no llamar a la policía, eso no está. No está eso. You know, it's like, that's not fair. You stop to record, but you don't stop to call for help. You know, so you stop to see and to yell and to scream, but y'all don't stop for help. Y'all didn't do, nobody did anything to save this little boy's life. Nobody even dragged him inside the hospital. Like, to me, like, you see something, I mean, New York has a protocol. You see something, say something. What the heck happened to that? That's been going on for years, since 9/11. What happened to that? Like, we need to be better, New York. This social media stuff about, you know, recording things that are not irrelevant, stop it. Stop it. Y'all look like fools. When you put something on social media, it's supposed to be something positive, something good that's going to help somebody, that is going to encourage somebody, that's going to uplift somebody. You know, make someone happy, not make somebody sad, not make somebody cry, not hurt someone, not change someone's life for the worse. Like, we need to do better. We need to do better. And I'm saying as a New Yorker, like, I moved from New York 4 years ago, and the streets of New York was one of the reasons why I left New York City. I'm a single mom of 3 kids, and my kids and my neighborhood where I could afford to live was getting too rowdy. And as a single parent and a working single parent, because I've always worked, I had to do something to save my kid's life. I felt that New York was getting too rowdy. My kids were doing certain things on their own that I was not aware of. And when I found out, I was like, no, things got to stop, because I need to save my kid's life. Okay, I need to save my kid's life. And I am so grateful that God has seen me through, brought me to this state of Florida. And my kids have blossomed. They have blossomed. When I know for sure that in New York City, they wouldn't have achieved what they have achieved here. And I'm not saying that all the way in New York, you know, but I'm just saying from where I grew up, where I was, you know, raising my kids, it was just total ghetto-ness, you know, fights, drugs, stabbings, you know, it's just hanging out in the building, weed in the, you know, in the building, like, you know, it's just, but we gotta do better, people. We gotta do better. We cannot be, you know, videotaping things and not getting help. That boy, if that boy would have gotten into the hospital on time, maybe even 5 minutes prior to his last breath, he probably would have survived. But no, there's people grabando del fire escape, gente grabando while he's laying there on the floor. Like, you know, it's like, y esos bodegueros no haciendo absolutamente nada. Absolutamente nada hicieron para ayudar a ese niño. Un niño, sea lo que hizo, pero en su bodega, usted coge la pistola, la tira en el aire o se lo enseña a que esos hijos de su madre se vieran apartado. Se vieran apartado. Necesitamos que nos ayudemos uno con el otro. Nosotros no podemos estar contra uno al otro. Nosotros somos una ciudad muy linda, Nueva York. Nosotros tenemos mucha gente linda, pero se está pudriendo. Se está pudriendo demasiado ya. Tenemos que hacer algo con nuestros hijos, tenemos que hacer algo con nuestra comunidad. Por favor, tengan esta familia en sus oraciones. Ninguna madre debe de enterrar a su hijo. Ninguna madre debe de perder a su hijo de la manera que perdió esta señora a su hijo. El dolor de ella no me lo imagino. No me lo imagino. Yo soy madre, papá y mamá a mis 3 hijos, ¿ok? Y yo no sé lo que yo haría sin mis hijos. Si una desgracia así me la pasara a mis hijos, yo no supiera de mí. En un manicomio tuviera yo. Porque sinceramente, estas tragedias, esta noticia han conmovido los Estados Unidos completamente. Completamente. Yo estoy en Florida, llegó aquí, encontré a mi hijo llorando. Like, I shouldn't come home to that. I shouldn't come home to my son crying because he found out something that happened in New York City that easily could have happened to him. That easily could have happened to any of my friends in New York and their kids. Easily. We need to love on each other. We need to protect each other. Let's stop going against each other. Let's stop acting like fools. It's enough already, New York. It's enough. It's just too many BS going on around, so we could add more BS to it. Let's help each other. Let's pray for each other. Let's support each other. You know, let's try to make this world a better place, man. Let's try to make a better place for our kids, for our future. You know, I normally don't do videos like this, but I'm so passionate and so pissed off about it. Like, it was just so uncalled for. So uncalled for. And I just ask for God to, you know, guide and give strength to this woman and her family. Junior, you in God's hands right now, Papi. We're so sorry that this happened to you. You did not deserve this at all. Kids, stop posting crap on the internet, man. Stop doing stuff like that. You know, it cost someone's life for something that he didn't even do. Like, you really need to stop. And I'm sorry I'm a little bit aggressive about it. I normally don't even speak this way unless I'm mad, but it's just, I'm really upset because this could be anybody's child. This could have been my child. This could have been your child, you know, and you know, when you're a mom and you're a good mom, you do anything for your kids, you know, and it's a shame. And it's a shame that this woman now has to bury her little boy. It's a shame. Let's pray on these people. Let's help each other out. Help the family with their GoFundMe, because they're going to need all the help, financial help at that, you know. But now having to bury her son, let's pray on New York, man. Let's pray on New York. People from New York, we got to do better, man. We can't be acting like hooligans. Like, it's enough. We're not barbaric. We're not animals. So stop acting like we have good hearts. We have big hearts. You know what I'm saying? So stop acting like that. I'm going back home after 4 years, and I'm excited, but to be honest, it's just my heart is heavy, man. My heart is heavy because, you know, my son hasn't been back to New York since he was like, he's 13 now, so basically since he was 10 almost, and, you know, 9, 10, and, you know, I wanted to, you know, show him around and things like that because he was so young. Maybe he forgot certain things, and, you know, now it's like, I don't even know if I'm gonna go and do what I gotta do, and that's it. Like, I can't even be in the streets. I can't even send my son to the bodega because you never know what's gonna happen. Like, but we have to come together. We have to fix our city, man. We have to fix our city. Let's not leave it to the authorities. Let's fix our city for the better. You know what I'm saying? The respect for the authorities, that you know, you guys have to respect the authority. The authority is the authority, and that's what it is. God is God, and that's what it is. Your parents, that's what it is. We need to fix ourselves. We need to fix ourselves so we could fix our city, where our children are going to grow, and our children are going to become something important in life, not just another dude, another kid from the block. Okay? I hope there are social media networks posting a whole bunch of this incident happening. The artists, especially artists coming from the New York City area, Cardi B, Fat Joe, Remy Ma, you know, just the list could go on and on. If you guys could do something, you know, it'll be really appreciated. You guys are an influence, a positive influence to our children, you know, and see if we could do something to help, because we can't be losing our kids, man. We cannot be losing our kids. Love you. God bless. And New York, head up. Let's do better, New York. Let's do better.